Hello guys, welcome back to Bull Honk. So, see, look at my jail. I got a big old room. It's like a tumbling mat on like 4 different box springs. Anywho, this is gonna look weird. I had yet another freaking sound snafu. I swear, I've been testing it before I go on camera. And I don't know why, it never fails. Something stupid always happens with the sound. This time my mic was turned off. It was on during the testing. I don't understand what happened. So I am not refilming. Screw that. I am just going to narrate over what I did. So this is high security compound. They took my dumb ass that fell off the ATV out of there and put me in this rando jail. I think it's jail. I don't know. But, spoiler, I have nothing. Surprise, surprise. They took all my crap, so I'm letting these goobers go, just so that they can help me. I call them George. I just call them all George. I don't get too attached, so I'm just going to name them all the same name. They're going to help me here and there while I'm getting through this place. This level, shooey. It's like... Yeah, here I'm contemplating it. I'm like, shit. It's not a shitty level. It's not like River Ganges or anything like that. It's just like, it's real easy to get lost. Real easy to just kind of like lose your shit, randomly not know where you're going, have to redirect, and it just gets tedious. But the kind of couple weeks I've had, it's like, my brain is mush. Like, why... Like, it really took a lot out of me to, like, put this on, like, to play this, so. Maybe I'll turn it down just a little. I don't know. I never know. Turned up my desktop audio so you can hear my footage. I'm just grunting. You ain't hearing shit. Don't worry. Ironically, though, I do mention about on here, like, how the sounds are in this level. And it's kind of weird. It's like, all this shit for... Yeah, see, I'm mad. I'm so mad. All this stuff for one freaking... one little med pack, and I go on my rant about how stupid pickups and secrets and all that shit is in Tomb Raider 3. Like, they really are just set out to just, like, they're just as, they're like, I'm upset, you should be upset. Thought there was a hole. For a place that is like this being called high security compound, I think I maybe encounter, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 people with batons or guns or that kind of deal. Thinking it's the C squad. Like, I don't know if the real folks that take care of this place are even in. This might be a Sunday or something. I don't know. There's one of them under that hole. So the sound things I had mentioned was like, you'll hear it. I mean, if you faintly hear it on the, like, hopefully you can hear it some in this footage, but hopefully you don't have to hear this. Actually, there's one sound clip that was really kind of like irking me, and I don't remember hearing it in the original TR3, but it was like, it's a heartbeat or something like that, and I'm like, it was really throwing off, like making me anxious. I'm like, why is there a heartbeat? What are we doing? There's our damn lunch trade card pass poster board we gotta use. I don't know why it's so damn big. I have to wear a badge at work, and it's not that big. I'd feel like an idiot if it was that huge. Ironically, at least my sound isn't coming in doubles. Oh yeah, see, I got confused. That happened to me a lot during practice, too. I thought I was needing to go into one door. It wasn't in the room I was thinking. Everything to me looked the same. It's like, man, this fucking level's for the birds. I mean, again, like I said, it's not... I encountered worse wide mouth toilets. Look at that. Look at that toilet paper. It's like toilet towels. Like, why are they so huge? They're like those, I don't know if you guys have them, but here in the States we have like, those Kleenexes that are like hand towels. They come out of like a cardboard box. And it's like, dude, you don't need that much flush. Let me assure you, some toilet papers are like, they will jack your system up. Talking to you, Quilted Northern. Trying to remember what I was talking about here. I think I was talking about like what the people were all in here for, and I guess I just assumed they were in here for like tax fraud, pirating movies and video games and stuff. Like, there's no way they did anything like super crazy stupid. But my thing is, how come? So if they're a security compound and they're all worried about her having her guns and shit and thinking she's like an eco-terrorist, how come they were cool with the like denim Sons of Anarchy dudes on the outskirts of it, like right outside their premises? It's like, why? What on earth? Pot of water. I look so mad. I probably was. Sound-wise, too, like, other than that weird-ass heartbeat thing that I would hear, this ain't it. This sounds like you can hear, like, this, like, fan vent thing that I need to go into later on. I think, I don't remember them doing this in Tomb Raider 3, like, the old school one, but I don't remember them using assets from Tomb Raider 2, so it'll be later on when you start hearing it, but, like, you might hear some, like, little weird drip drops. That is, like... Oh, see? You kind of hear it there, like, some weird drip drops. That, I think, is from, like, offshore rig. Like, it's either the offshore rig, those two levels, or it's from the Maria Doria levels. So, wet shit. I don't know what's wet around here. I don't know. I was a little perturbed down there. I don't know I didn't even remember what I was talking about. This was only a couple hours ago. I don't remember what I was... I don't know. Sometimes I think I just go off in a tangent sometimes, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. No, I do remember what I said in this. These are like grills, like stovetops. See? I'm pointing at it. Like, why would I need to use these back burners way in the corner? Who's going to get to that if you're trying to cook with that? That's gross. Oh, not that it's gross that there's a bunch of burners. I think I was staring just now at these weird-ass stains. Nobody's been, like, wiping them up and shit. Let's see, brown food. I think a lot of that was, I was assuming that was gravy or meatloaf, biscuits. Oh, and then I go off on a tangent about biscuits. Hold on, I'll get to... Okay, so right here I was like, how come in America we talk about biscuits as being these big-ass fluffy things for breakfast? Whereas in other countries, y'all are, like, these are, like, desserts and cookies and shit. Like, why? How did we stray so far from the bread gods that we messed that up? Like, and it sucks, too, because every time I hear biscuit, I'm not thinking a cookie. I don't think so. I literally think of... See? I'm just like, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking of. What I think is funny is those... I don't know if this is a brand or if it's just what some of these treats are called, but they're like, they call them digestives. And I'm like, what in the hell? That does not sound appealing at all. Oh yeah, I'm doing it again. I did this during practice too. I wanted to go to that damn door so bad. I don't know why. I was like, I gotta go to this door. I was assuming that was the kitchen. It's not. That's where we were at the nice toilet towels and the big ass toilets were. It's flooded. Why the hell would I go back in there, you know? Sorry, my stupid ass. Windows. You know what the weather is outside? It's gross. It's like this weird muggy bullshit here. I live in the Midwest, so it's like this weird steamy sweaty ass, like if up, yep. Yeah, I'm mad. Alright. Back to the vent. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is totally a Tomb Raider 2 sound clip. Oh. Thanks, George number... I think... I forgot what he, I think he's, like, at this point, number 6? Or 5? I don't remember. Man, I just realized how bright Psyduck looks in the back. Yeah, he's my Mother's Day present. He hangs out in here when I'm at work. He's holding his head. Trying not to make his headache ruin his life. Now this music coming up, like this sound clip, totally. If I were to hear this and be like, oh yeah, this is definitely Tomb Raider 3. I think I was telling George, I was like, George, I appreciate all your help getting that guy for me, but next time, maybe don't give out your Netflix password. You wouldn't be here. Don't know what all this was about either. I was like, there's a bunch of dials that look like avocados. There's a bunch of shit being filmed. There was like reels of like tape. Random as hell. For those, if you know, you know. But Tomb Raider 3, don't shoot those. Yeah, see, I even said it. Don't shoot those. They're just gonna come right back out and try to shoot you too. Try to avoid. There are different, I guess, colors of lasers. Ooh, poo. I don't vote. Also, my only one. That's too bad. I'm telling you, the irregularity of the pickups. Oops, random door. Don't use that. It'll get you confused again. Easily confusable level. All these things you could open up and completely pointless. Don't even need them. But yeah, turrets usually have lasers near them. Different colors. I don't remember seeing red. I mean, I'm sure there is red. Yellow. I think there is red. I think it goes off of how much damage is dealt kind of deal. Like, I think green is, oh, I walked into it and I'm going to get shot by this turret. Yellow is like, I'm going to get shot even more. And then I think red is, you're going to die. Don't worry about it. Like, sign your will now. I didn't understand why some of these are like these little fuse-looking things. But they're like apparently passes too. So if you don't have like a poster board, like license plate looking thing, you got this thing. This one looks like a spark plug. And then there's a bomber. Like from the last level where they look like they did not know how to drive them whatsoever. Super damn low to the ground. Peekaboo! Up. Oh, yeah, that's the key to, sorry, I had to bring my cat in the house. So, the key is to not have that dude find you. So, you have to pretty much crawl like an idiot. What I liked to do with that is I usually, yeah, see, I'm mad. Because, like, what I usually like to do during practice was, like, get him to walk into that vicinity so that way, yeah. Past me is mad. Walk into that laser and then it just instantaneously kills him. So, of course, while I'm filming, you know, everything goes absolutely perfect. So yeah. But he didn't see me. Obviously, he didn't as I was jumping through everything, so. Looking back in hindsight, I have no idea. I don't know if you're wondering about which ones are, why are these, they're bays. This one's apparently a bay C. I have no idea. I've seen bay E. Later on, there's a bay X. I have no idea. I really don't know. I don't think it's a marker or indicator of progress I'm doing in the level whatsoever. They are just on the wall. It is what it is. Had to turn the DirecTV satellite because I have to go in there. I don't know what that little radar thing is tracking. I assumed all the Georges that I let free. All right. Now on this, the way you're going to see what I mean here in a sec. You need to jump down here. Pro tip, to the sides of the satellite. Don't face the satellite. Like, don't be on to the right of where I'm at, because it'll mess you up. So I jumped down here. Thought I was going to get hit by something. So this part, I hate this part of the level. So aggravating to get through. There is some sort of current that just makes it so unbearable to like swim in here. I think what the gamers, I guess, would be like, oh, well, it's because here in this middle hole down here is like this like fan or whatever. But eventually one of your goals is to shut it down, like close off a door in front of it. But there's still a dumbass current that annoys the hell out of you during all of it. So I don't know. It's just a pain in the ass to maneuver through. And of course you got this kind of Tomb Raider 3 shit going on, where at this point I think Core was at their breaking point and they were very overwhelmed making games yearly. They were like, you know what, we don't care about you, we really, please stop buying our stuff, we want to go home to our families. They're like, look, try jumping on the stupid triangle, fuck your feet. This part cracks me up. Like, what in the Matrix is going on here with this damn crawling? Like, anybody knows who's worked on a motherboard, touched a motherboard, graphics card, sound card, you know, anything like that that's gonna go into like into electronics. You know that shit's pointy. Not like, oh my god, I'm about to cut my hand off or anything, but it's still like, wow, that's unpleasant and that kind of scratched me. So why the hell would she want to crawl on that? Later on, too, there's like 2 or 3 of these maybe 3 or 4 of these crawly motherboard places in here. And there's one near water. I'm like, how in the hell is that supposed to work if there's water around here? It's just going to corrode the hell out of all this shit. Stupid ass compound wart. Oh, God, I hate swimming through this. I hate even watching it. Like, this gives me, like, an ulcer. Like, I don't, Like, all I want to do is get through that hole. And whatever, there's so much resistance for some damn reason. You can't tell me the little hole that I have to go through is causing all that. That is so dumb. So damn dumb. Alright. And then I think I decided to try to jump. Like, I try to avoid everything. See, yeah, I was trying to show you that hole. That's what that hole is, assuming that's what the hole is supposed to be doing. And I'm like, no, kiss my ass. That's not what... So aggravating. Like, up until this point in the level, it's... Other than like, getting lost, it's not really all that bad. But then, like, all the back and forth you have to do at this point is at this point where it's annoying. Where you're with that water and you're jumping on the triangles. Oops. Too much ass. Like, it's just so damn all of a sudden tedious. So you go from getting lost accidentally to tedious bullshit work. And it's like, no thank you. Not a fan, don't want it. Now, I don't know if this is just a problem with my controller, but I constantly, Tomb Raider 3, always crawling. Always crawling around. It's kind of hard for me to get up. Alright. That's the room I was in earlier with the motherboard matrix thing going on. So I had opened it. I opened the door I just came in. So I closed that just because I didn't want that dude to shoot at me. So that's another thing. I have to eventually go back into that motherboard room to switch that up. Nope. Don't want to jam that shit in there. See, at this point, too, I'm still getting confused again. I'm like, uh-oh. Here's... I go by one ladder, and here's another ladder. Ladder frenzy. Where am I going here? So... I'm like, what is that for? That's a Tomb Raider 3 thing, I'll tell you, is just like random sound clips for no damn reason. Random shitty camera angles for no damn reason. I think they were trying to go for a cinematic effect, but it doesn't there's just some times where it just does not work. So like I basically am like, wow, thanks for making me scare the shit out of me when this dude up here really doesn't like, he's kind of bugged and he doesn't really do much. So like, don't give me the sound clip if you don't work, you know? See, look at this dink. They're just standing there, you damn oaf. All he's doing is, that. I don't know if you heard the shot, but yeah, he actually heard me that time for some reason. So dumb. You know, now that I think about it, like, earlier in the level, I was like, yeah, the fan sound is totally because of what I was doing to get that crystal and getting behind the kitchen air vent, whatever the hell that was. I'm hearing fans now still, so I don't know. Maybe they thought that synced well together. I mean, I don't blame them. I like to recycle, so... You know, why make a new asset, like, if you don't have to? It's like, my Foley was just so damn good. Yeah, get on in there. Yeah, so, see what I mean by that? Like, still bitching about that current. But, like, I closed that door, and it still was hard to traverse in the water. Like, that's so... aggravating. I don't know what I'm bitching about now, if I'm being real though, because like, wait till I get to, oh my god, this isn't even, this River Ganges isn't even the worst level either of Tomb Raider 3. I want to say, for me, I had to get air first before I got that. I think for me, it's gonna be probably it's probably going to be Malibu Gorge. I mean, if you've seen any of the other Tomb Raider levels, or Tomb Raider 3 for sure, if you've seen me, I absolutely am garbo at vehicles, apparatuses, and that kind of thing. I suck butt at it. I don't have the digitalized grace, I guess, but... Malibu and Tomb Raider don't care. Again, like I said, Tomb Raider don't care about you, how you're feeling, how you're wanting getting through it, or anything. Does not care about you. So you don't want to ride that ATV? It don't give a fuck. You don't want to ride that kayak? It does not care. The weird little round underwater thing you got to do in London, don't care. Got to do it. I think they realized, they were like, look, people are advancing without what we have made. And it's like, I mean, I guess I get it. If I were a developer, I would probably want them to use what we had created, like this new thing that she can do. Like, if you're proud of it, sure, but don't make us do it. You know what I mean? I think Tomb Raider 2 addressed it a lot better. It was like, look, use our cool thing. Like, this is a cool new feature. Do it. But if you can't, like, if this is too much for you, have at it. Just not worry about it. Go through the foothills. You know, I don't give a shit. But Tomb Raider 3 is just so pissed off. It's so mad. It wants you using their equipment. It gives you shitty pickups. The whole save crystal thing is kind of a butt too, because like, so, you know, like with PlayStation you had the crystals, to save. So it was a combo of 1 and 2. You got to pick wherever you saved at, but you still had to use crystals to do so. So if you didn't have crystals, you were SOL. So that's kind of a shitty thing too. You know what I mean? But so yeah, like I said, don't care about you, don't love you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have a worse time with Malibu Gorge because that fucking kayak, I tell you, I hope to God by the time I get there for Tomb Raider 3, like this remaster, I was gonna call it a remodel for some reason. I really hope the handling on that is way better, because when I played it and went through it on the original PlayStation version, I had to go backwards for it to make sense. I don't know why. Make that make sense. So hopefully I don't have to dick around with that again and do it that way. That's what kind of sucks though, is like you know, I'm like most people. I like getting achievements. I think it's cool to have these here and there for the new game. However, I know for sure there's at least 1 or 2 of these crystals in Malibu Gorge that I will not be able to get. Just because of how shitty I am with the kayak. I can't, I'm just so horrible at maneuvering things. There's no way I can like fordangle myself to get into there to get it. So I as much as I would love to get that achievement of getting all the crystals, I don't think I can because of that level. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it'll be, like I said, maybe that's my wish, my hope, my dream, is that the kayak will maneuver better, and maybe I can get them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I still got a few levels left after that, because there's only, after this one, there's one more in Nevada, and then well, depending on what I choose next, if I do choose South Pacific, then there's like a couple ahead of Malibu Gorge, I think, too. I think there's like 2 or 3 ahead of that. So I've got a ways. I've got a while until I have to dread that shit. So I'd like to, I'm sure I've brought this up in other episodes, but I really would like to appreciate you guys watching these, especially when I am on camera. Hopefully this doesn't bug you too much, but I am a fidgety player. I'm just fidgety, period. I have to be moving. Otherwise, it, for some reason, makes me feel that uneasy. I don't know why. Like, I'm not, like, that anxious. I don't panic or anything, but I just having to move something, like at work they'll be like, quit jogging your damn legs so much. I do my rocking back and forth. It's just always something that is just I've done. I'd like to think there are other folks out there who game like this too, you know what I mean? Like, you have to you know, oh, I'm not confined to a chair, I need to sit on the floor and move. You know what I mean? Like, oop, I almost fucked up. So yeah, I appreciate it. I really hope that's not something that really bugs the hell out of you. If so, I'm sorry. I don't know how, other than being off camera, to really die that down. I mean, I try. I really do take that into consideration when I'm on camera to try to, like, ease that. But it gets hard. It gets hard too sometimes. Especially if I'm, like, playing and, like, it's an excitable, like, oh my god, I'm in the moment. Then, yeah, I like, that's just how I am in the moment when I'm playing. I wonder, for those who watch this and do YouTube yourself, do you prefer being on camera or do you prefer not being on camera? I don't know. I think I like not being on camera more because then I don't have to prep so much. I can just have everything ready. It's right then and there, filming. I can look as I can look as jaggedy as I want. I can move as much as I want. You know what I mean? Like, well... So, yeah, here I'm talking about the grenade launcher. This is how it looks in the original. Because I remember it looking like that. I remember when I was a kid thinking this looks like something a gangster would have in their hand. And then they, like, changed it to how it looks a little bit. This is one of those... That secret is one of those instances where I'm just like, look... I needed my little hand because like that was not a noticeable, like during one of my practices I was like, wait a minute, I can't find whatever the hell I'm supposed to be picking up in here, and it turned out that it was the grenade launcher. I just think it's funny, like the two secrets that are in this level are such a pain in the ass to get, for one. I mean, just like any other secret, I guess, in Tomb Raider 3, but like, how come finding that place, I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it as I'm talking about it, oh, I guess I was checking to see if there was any point to that hall. Guess not. I guess I answered my own question just now as I was kind of talking myself through it, but like, I wondered, I was like, how come getting your guns, getting all of that stuff in that little armory room, how come that wasn't indicated as a secret? But I get it. I think, yet again, that's just the game's way of saying, hey, this is an objective that you're supposed to be doing. You have to come and try to look for this shit. Because, let's say you didn't know to go back there. There is if you were looking at that, like, if you remember, there's a George in there, and he's just standing there like a goober, but basically he will actually show you where to go if you don't know. So, yeah, I just answered my own question. That is an objective and not really so much secret material. It just seems like there's better payoff, like you get more shit in there. Whereas these little secrets, the two that are here were like, they were just like butt. I don't feel a sense of accomplishment. I don't feel great when I pick shit up here. I'd rather like the ratio, like I said, the ratio to things being picked up is just so dumb. Like, I'll bring this up at the end of the level. I'll show you what it shows. Like, I have like this weird, insane amount of small medipacks compared to several of the large ones. And granted, that's pretty much how it was leading up to my shit being taken away from me in the last level. But it's like, how come, at least in it felt like to me in Tomb Raider 1 and 2, at least the small and big medipacks, they were at least almost at level, like on level with each other. Like, they might be off a few here and there, but they weren't nearly as bad as this. It's like you got maybe a medipack, like 5 small ones to your 1. Like, it's not helpful. But then again, if you think about it, oh my god, I hate this part. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I'm so quick about it. Oh, I hate it. See? Oh, he goes away. I don't know why. I feel bad for any animal I kill in Tomb Raider. But for some reason, these German Shepherds here, I'm like, that is just too much. Like, these poor, cute little doggies. Like, that is just insane. Doesn't help, though. My parents used to have a German Shepherd. My in-laws have German Shepherds, so it's just like, that's such a bummer to see, I guess. You don't see them, I don't believe, in any other level, though. Like, you may see them, it's just Nevada that I think you see them in. There is a kind of a variant of it in Tomb Raider 3 Gold. When you're in Scotland, there is kind of like a bigger dog, but I think they're like, something's up with them. I don't know if they're like robots or they're like possessed or something. I don't know. They have red eyes and they're like kind of bigger than what they should be. So there's 2 buttons in here. So the other one I didn't press, and I'm showing you that gate there. if you were to press the other button, a dude and a dog come out. If you really want to, from the bottom of your heart, you can open that up and kill them. You don't get anything out of it, except for the satisfaction of, hey, I killed 2 more things, but it's like, eh. What was I looking up? Oh, I remember. Sorry. Yeah, I had a Walmart pickup earlier, and I think I was mad because they didn't have Pop-Tarts. I don't eat Pop-Tarts. My husband eats the Pop-Tarts, and I'm like, dang it. That's like 2 pickups in a row they didn't have Pop-Tarts. I'm like, how do you not have... He won't eat them. I don't know if you have any other partners or spouses like that where they don't care to eat the same like store brands, but for some reason he will not eat the damn store brands or them little toasties or whatever from the Dollar Tree. He will not. He gotta get him the damn brand name. And I don't like going and shopping with Walmart if I can help it, but for some reason with this economy, they seem to be, at least in my town, my city, the cheaper of them, of what I need to get. I mean, this goes without saying. People say this all the time. If you want to spend or save money, you have to kind of plan accordingly. If you need to go to other stores, you can. We pretty much have to at this point. Like, that's not even like this is just for you to save money here and there. Like, it's kind of like mandated you're asked to go to a different store. Like, yesterday before work, I went to a Kroger because some of the stuff we usually have, instead of just taking it out of our budget, we were like, no, let's just we can keep it in, we just have to go to a different store, you know what I mean? So definitely in this day and age, with how money is and inflation and how it's just, we're like, I don't know how our economy, the whole world basically, is just so damn inflated. Like, I don't know how do you stop that? You know what I mean? It's not just here. Like, how in the hell? Because I hate that. Like, I'm going to go off on a tangent, but here in the U.S., they basically will blame certain parties for like, oh, how come our economy's so bad, and blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't even matter. Oops. It doesn't even matter, like, whether it's the left or the right. They'll just be like, well, how come our stuff's so shitty? Like, it was their fault. I'm like, dude, they didn't have anything to do with that. Oh, yeah, that's me going off about the small packs and the large packs. Like, look, that doesn't make any sense. And, so, if you watch walkthroughs like I do, I kind of take a look and to see what I'm up against, kind of refresh my memory on these levels. So I'll watch Badass Games for walkthroughs. He's going through now and doing the newer, the remakes. So now he's going through Tomb Raider. And so what I didn't know, I learned this by watching, because he's got like the first 2 levels up of Tomb Raider up now. And it's actually pretty interesting because he's going through and trying to do the achievements too. So yeah, to see how to be able to do those. So I didn't know though that when you do New Game Plus, your pickups are completely different. Like, not completely, but they are rearranged. They're changed. So in caves, I did not know this. I am such a dingus for not knowing this. But in caves, all your pickups are medipacks. And it is and I didn't realize that. I got the achievement for it because I've like gone through and played. I was just trying to unlock levels for the randomizer, because I started Remaster on 3, and eventually I'll film for you guys 1 and 2, the levels. But I didn't know that. I was like, what the hell? Why, my dumb dingus ass did not know that they were all medipacks. But when you're playing New Game Plus, they will alternate some of these medipacks for ammo. like shotgun shells and that kind of thing. And I'm like, dude, not only is New Game Plus hard as fuck, you also now are gonna have less, like, health? Like, no freaking thanks. I'm such a wiener. Like, just, I'm proud of myself enough to even do the default, difficulty on Tomb Raider. Like, just doing it normal, you know? She acts like she didn't know she was on a damn truck. Like, what did it look like? A circus tent? Like, and she just up and drinks this damn Coke. Or, like, pop. I don't even know what kind of pop it is. She could be drinking, like, a Walmart Cola or, like, a Dr. Thunder or something. It'd be old as hell. The girl hasn't ate or drank anything on camera or anything since this. She's gonna get so dehydrated and sick from drinking that fucking thing. I went through... I missed a pickup. That's okay. Just happy to get out of it, I think. All my ammo used in hits. Well, that makes sense because Desert Eagle is beautiful and amazing. So, but yeah, I appreciate you watching this level. I appreciate you listening to Bull Honk dub over Bull Honk here because of my stupid sound thing. I swear I'm working on this, figuring out how to like get these things done. I swear I'm testing things when I do it, but yeah, I appreciate you watching this. The next level is Area 51. That's the last one for Arizona. For Nevada. Good God.